Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Quest 11. I'm not entirely sure the episode number, probably 141 if I had to guess. We are currently in the Strand. Might be wondering why we're in the Strand. Well, very simply, we are going to be doing the 100% islands, which means we're going to be doing every single island in the game. Is there a way to world map? Map menu? World map? As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it six islands in total on the world map, and we're going to be going to all of them. The Strand, although not technically an island, I think the best way to do it would be to approach the island. So if I'm actually correct, there's supposed to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually 7 islands, so we'll be going to all 7. I think what happens is one of these don't count as an island. I think only the 6 I'm thinking about count as islands, but we'll be going to all of them anyway. So for now, let's get into it and let's head on to all of these islands and collect all the sparklies, fight one of every monster of course, and last but certainly not least, we will be trying to find all 5 targets if I haven't already. I think I have already, but if I haven't already, we'll be trying to find all 5 targets. Without further ado, let's jump into it and let's get into it. I will see you all now. We're going to immediately start off in the, what do you want to call it, the Strand. We're going to be starting the Strand. Even though it's not one of the 7 islands that I mentioned, it does have a sparkly, as you can see over here. So we are just here to get that sparkly. As it is a sparkly, there's also chests here, 2 of them to be exact. One is just the item, is a story related item, and then the other is of course a actual item, which is that one hidden behind the boat there. But we just came for that sparkly because it is a sparkly and it's a missable sparkly. If you didn't get in the Strand for whatever reason, it's definitely missable. So we're going to get on the boat and we're going to make our way to the first island. Now, as I said, there are technically 6 islands, and then the Strand, and then a 7th giant like island. It's like a very, 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 very big island. Now the thing is, in this game, it doesn't count as an island for some reason, which is weird for me because I think it should, but it doesn't. This one's right here, so we're gonna get. But I'll be editing this as I make my way to all the islands. And it's actually a nice, perfect circle, so it shouldn't be too much problem. So let's get going. So the first island here, if I'm correct. I think they're all of the same names. They're like the Peninsula Islands or something like that, or something. I can't actually remember what the fuck they're called. Insular Islands. So the Insular. They're all different names, like Insula Occidentis and Insula blah 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 and blah 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 and blah. They're all different named islands, but basically they're all the same islands. So there's 6 of them total. Now there's only 5 targets. And then the 6th island has the guy who tells you about targets. I think that's this one. And then you gotta find all those targets, of course, and you gotta report that guy. You gotta get a reward for doing it, etc. etc. Now that's very, very straightforward stuff. But we are here to get all the sparklies, of course, and we are here to get all the what do you want to call it? What do I want to call it, rather? And we are here to get all the chests, golden pots and barrels and mini medals and fucking plants, red doors, silver doors, anything along those lines. Books we can read, we want it all. We want it all basically. So sparkly spots, there's 2 total sparkly spots. Let's go get the one over here. This is our sparkly spot number 1, which is the sun bleached sea salt. Ironic, we got the sun bleached sea salt in the evening. Next sparkly spot is up here, so we're gonna run over there again. I will fight you because I fought, even though I did fight you technically now, you weren't part of the group that I wanted to fight, so I don't count it. No, what have I done? Oh, I actually did not know I did. Oh, crap, okay. Well, since we're here, let's go electrolytes, baby. I mean, since it's happening, why not, you know? Why not? If I remember correctly, this item has a silver door. And I think the one where the pink slimes are had a silver door. But I think that was it. I think it was just those with only silver doors. But I need to write them down in the silver door booklet with the what do you call them? Books you cannot read booklet. I call it that. The books we cannot read, and then the silver doors we cannot see. Those are the 2 things that we have to do. So, oh, it's Serenica's turn. Okay, how about a little bit of Kaboom? But as I mentioned, I think this item has the guy who tells you about it, so we won't be getting target here because we already got all the targets. So that was unfortunate electrolytes for the extra money. That's unfortunate.
Well, I feel better than ever.
Level up again. I should probably use these level up skill points at some point, but whatever, I'll do it later. I'm looking for a sparkly over here somewhere. There we go. That's our second sparkly. Let's head on over to the house. Is that a barrel I see? Yes, it is. We shall destroy it. We'll circle house looking for any... Ah, there we go. Pots. Probably got everything here, if I had to guess. I think this is like the second island I ever found, so definitely pretty sure I would have explored this island thoroughly. I could be wrong. What can Archer Boy? You have destroyed each and every target. Truly are your marks. Okay, so I've already done all the targets on these islands, so there's no reason to find targets. So just all the other, everything else basically. It's like we don't need to find targets, but we'll do everything else. Yeah, I'll get some sleep. Why not? I prefer it to be daytime anyway. Bum, bum, bum. So what are we looking for here? Well, pots and barrels and stuff which we already found would be nice. There is a silver door on this corner if I remember correctly. Like over here or something. I'll fight. You know, I'm gonna. I was gonna pass an orc, but I don't know what. Like, I'm stuck. I'm like, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Should I? I don't know. What's Serenity? I mean, Serenity gets a turn is nice. Boom, and she regens a ton of mana, so.
We did it, darlings!
Some items we don't really care about anymore. I'm just gonna like sleep here actually. This is the red magic door. We already opened that one. We got the item. There's no more sparkly spots. We know that already. Hello, big boy. The big boy is not scared of us, but he also doesn't attack us. So he doesn't attack us, and he doesn't run away from us. So we can just ignore him, right? Isn't that how that works? So over here is we need to write it down. So just check it first. And one door. Insula Occidentalis. There we go. This is kind of frustrating, these silver doors, because what I'm gonna have to do is I'm actually gonna have to make like a silver door episode. I just go and like click all the silver doors in one episode, which I don't mind doing. It's kind of gonna be like a nice episode because it's gonna be like all silver doors, the episode. You know, that's kind of nice, and I always like things like that because it's very synergistic and symmetrical and stuff like that. So I like that. But it does mean I need to go back to these areas, which means it's backtracking involved, which is time consuming and all that. Yeah. That's the item number 1. I'm gonna head on to item number 2, and I'll meet you all there. And here we are approaching our next island. This is the island right outside the Snarfelt snow area. There's a teleport right over there that takes you to it. But if you look on the map, it's basically by between right just a little bit up. Like I would say northeast of the island we were just on, the Insula Occidentalis. This is also Insula Island, but this is the Insula Algarum, which is an island. If I remember correctly, this island sucks because we needed to speak to this guy Adam, and I didn't know that, and I was like, spent so long here. Wow, there's a lot of shinies here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shinies. So let's get into it. A lot of shinies to collect. We can look for any pots or barrels or chests, obviously, as well, because it's part of the agreement of this game. This is hurting my eyes, and I'm sure it's hurting your eyes, but that was a lot of green leaves, and I did not enjoy it. Okay, so our first sparkly is sparkly number 1, Royal Soil. And over across there you can see some chests, but you need a flying type to get to it. And by flying type, I do not mean a Pokemon, I mean these little guys. Not this guy, we need, I think it's that dragon, that's one, I'm not sure. There was a target, there is definitely a target in this area, but I can't remember what it is, but I'll probably make a guide for all the targets anyway, so it won't make a difference. I don't want to fight you, come here, I want to fight a little succubus right next to you. Did you not see the succubus that I want to kill? It's adorable. Excuse me, gang. Who's that succubus thinking he's dodging my attack? No one dodges my attacks in this town. We even found a silver door on one of the islands, so that's nice. There are more silver doors The only one I can remember specifically was on the island with the King Metal Slimes, but I don't know if there's any others. So I think they are, but I know there was definitely one. The island with the hut, like the hut, the sailor dude.
We win again.
And then there was one where the King Slimes were, but that's all I can remember, unfortunately. My memory is fading as I age. So there's apparently a sparkle here, but but apparently I can't find it. No, I'm just blind. I'm just blind, guys. I wear glasses and everything, but I still can't see. So that just tells you I'm doomed, boys and girls. So that's 2 sparklies found already. Luckily, the islands are reasonably on the small side, in my opinion, so the sparklies are not too difficult to find. Fight me, bat. It's not a bat, it's a bird, but it's okay. Now, these birds have what look like to me to be little dragon skulls. Does that mean these birds eat dragons? I mean, that would be some insane shit. Maybe the dragon was killed and then they just scavenged the dragon's body, I guess you could say. I don't know. So we need to fight you, Mr. Flying Dude, please. We need to fight one of every enemy. That's very important. I like how in Serenica or JRPG goes first because they can just blow it right out. And it saves a lot of battle time, which is very nice. Okay, where are we at? There's a flying dragon boy. Yo, flying dragon boy, I need to fight you. Come here. And then we're gonna go and take all the final poppies. I'm pretty sure we got all the chests in here. I didn't see any barrels or pots, of course. Barrels and pots are generally not in these type of locations. Generally, I'm not saying they're not. Not because maybe there's 1 or 2 something. I missed them because I'm bad at the game. But I think in general, it's safe to say that they're not there. So just gotta check up here. There is a chest of veg. You can see very clearly. Okay, so let's look at our map. Sparklers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sparklers. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go up. How do we go? Flap, 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 flap your wings, little boy. Flap, flap away. Now this area, if I remember correctly, like quite a lot of secret stuff, like chests that were hidden on the side of these mountains and sparklers that were hidden on the side of the mountains. A whole bunch of stuff like that, but I just completely missed obviously my first one, of course. Hey, I don't know how to fucking do it. That's the items there. Oops, that is not one of those sparkle spots. Is there like a chest something else here? I think there was something else here, I can't remember for sure. Or was it just this tree? It is possible. So I go back out like a lot. And use that to look at the mountain. There's a spot right there. It's like sometimes I want to descend a little bit faster, but other times I'm like, can you just like descend immediately? It's not that it's slow, it's like I'm impatient. Oh yeah, this one's the fucking irritating one. This one's so hard to get. The game doesn't want to give it to me. Every time I gotta like kind of fight the game for it. I'm like, give it to me. And I got it. Give it to me. I got it. Click. Oh, that was pretty quick. That was a pretty quick one. I'm a little bit impressed with myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we know. Let's check our sparkly spots. 2 more sparkles to go. I don't think there's any other chests or secrets that I missed, but might as well take a few seconds. Oh, there we go. I got it, but I mean, that was a chest. Could have missed it. Possibly. Keep an eye out, guys. Keep your eyes out. If you see any chests, sparklies, or anything else that I miss, be sure to tell me in the comments below. Be like, you fucking idiot. You flew right past the chest in this area, this time zone, so I can go check it out and get it in future playthroughs. Because in general, I will be missing a lot of stuff. There's supposed to be a sparkly here. Okay. I know there's a sparkly here. There it is. That one took quite a while to light up. There we go. Is that the last sparkly? No, there's one more sparkly. chest on this side too. There we go, you see. So this is the last sparkly again. It's kind of here somewhere. It's like right here. I'm going too far. Let's okay. That's all the sparklies? Yep, beautiful one of any. Beautiful. So let's get on over to the bow. Dismount, please. Dismount. Dismount, please. Dismount, please. Why? Why would you dismount? Dismount now. Ah, maybe those other areas are too small, I guess. So you want to dismount? Kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So that's our second island. So there's like 6 more islands to go, plus the strand and plus the other one. So we've done the strand, so that means 4 more islands to go, and then the big island. So we're making progress slowly. Let's head out now. I'll see you all guys at the next island, island number 3. And here we're approaching island number 3. As you can see, it's right behind Egg Drizzle. You kind of can't see it, but it's right behind Egg Drizzle. And there's the Sniffer region, there's the little weird tower, and that's Egg Drizzle right over there. So without further ado, let's jump to island number 3. So remember, we've done the strand, then 2 other islands so far. We are now at island number 3. Very important. Now island number 3 has a couple of sparkly spots for us. 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. It also has a target that I remember very specifically because I got it last time. It took me forever. It's right there. It's like almost hidden under the bridge, so you kind of don't really see it when you come here for the first time, but it is here. So let's get all the sparklies, because that's why we are here. All the sparklies, and then of course to fight one of the enemy encounter that there is to fight. So we'll be fighting the little whirlpool boys. Vicious whirlpool boys, guys. Don't forget that important little difference. They're not normal whirlpool boys. They're vicious.
Thank goodness.
Very vicious whirlpool boys. And they want to fight octopus because, you know, we kind of have to. A group of octopus appears. They're kind of adorable. But they will die too. I'm gonna giga slash everything because I'm lazy. Past the street. I really need to spend my laser sometimes, but it's hard because of timing in this recording. So it's like the time I need to take to this. I don't want to do it on the camera. I want to do it over the, you know what I mean? Okay, next sparkle. Right in the corner here across this bridge. We'll fight the red krillin. It's like a, I think it's supposed to be like those little those little crayfish you always see in those American cooking shows. What are they called? Crawfish? I think this is supposed to be mimicking a crawfish. I'm not entirely sure. It might be. It might also not be.
We win again. We
do? Are we like super strong? Yeah, even though we know where the spot is, I'm just gonna just check this section a bit to see if there's anything. I'm pretty sure there's no chest or anything I missed because A, I spent like 2 hours here just trying to find the freaking target, you know. That's why I remembered so clearly where it was, because where the fuck is the sparkly? It took me so long to find the target. By the time I found it, it's like they say it's right here, but oh, there it is. That's pretty hidden. That's a pretty hidden sparkly, eh? Where did you come from, Mr. Crawfish guy? I do not appreciate you just showing up out of nowhere. I'm trying to have a conversation about the sparkle that was pretty well hidden. But
victory!
Sweet, you're making super good progress, I think. And then another sparkly boy. So this is like a mining sparkly boy. Look. Imagine mining was that easy, guys. You get a crystal once and you get 3 freaking gems from it that you can sell for millions of money and retire for the rest of your life comfortably and happily. Sparkly spots. Done and dusted. Okay, let's speak to this fisherman. He's still fishing. You gave the scruffy ocean to the minister. Thanks, World Walker. I'm going to stay a little longer and try to catch some more. Then I'll load them onto the longboat and be back for supper. Oh, wait. Yeah, you've been here for a while, man. The world's already almost ended and restarted in the time you've been fishing. I just wanted to know. Okay. Now that's island number 3, with the strand, of course. So we've done the strand and 3 islands. So we're going to be heading to island number 4. I'll see you all there very soon. And here we are with island number 4 with the strand, of course. So we've got the strand, island number 1, 2, 3, and this is island number 4. So this is all the way on the right side of the map, on the eastern side of the map. All by his little lonesome. No other islands anywhere nearby. So I'll let's go to it and I'll see what is waiting for us there. So this is the island I was talking about with the king slimes. Now this island has a silver door, if I'm correct. So if I remember correctly, which I think I do, even though my memory is pretty bad. It's only been about a month. Sorry, since I played the game. So only a month is not enough for me to forget too much, but enough to forget a little bit. You know? Man of war, come fight me. Fight me like a man of war. So I think there's a silver door on this island. We're going to be trying to get that, or we can't get it. We're going to be writing down into a little silver booklet that I have created. I call it the Silver Book of Destiny. Has every single silver door you can on, but this is 100% island, so you know, this one's kind of like a 7-in-1 or 8-in-1 special, because you've got the 6 islands. You've got your strand, which is not technically an island, but it's kind of like an island. And then of course, where's this fucking sparkle? Hello? It's right there. I'm blind. Okay. And then of course you've got your big island. The big island. So I don't think is actually classified by this game as a island, and I think that's kind of the problem. Why I got confused. I remember when I was looking for the targets, I was going to all the islands, but then there's a secret island, which only unlocked much later in the game. I didn't know that at the time, and I was trying to get there and I couldn't. And it was really weird. So I was like, how the fuck do I get this island? And then when I did figure it out, I was just, oh, is that how I do it? And now that I know, it's a lot easier. I like how I do 1 damage this time with the Giga Slash. The most powerful attack that I've got in the game. I've got 1 damage. Our second sparkly, only 2 sparklies left. So we can fight these because they're not fun. If they make a giant slime, I will not let them make it because we fight giant slimes here normally. So I will just kill them. Giga Slash doesn't use that much mana. That's why I find it like, you know, it uses so little mana. Why
We did it,
bother?
darlings.
Like not using it, you know. Like the mana is so inconsequential. Like, vicious fright bulbs. They're kind of vicious again. What about you? Also kind of adorable at the same time. So I'm probably not one to talk. So under everyone killed one by yourself, if you didn't, you would have been a letdown. So your family,
Victory.
your papi who is busy learning to dance for you, and everybody else watching this show right now. Okay, so we also, we still need to keep our eyes open for missed red chests, pots, or any other breakable that we could have missed. Because remember, we have missed a couple of stuff, and we found out that we're missing a couple of stuff. You know, we thought we were doing so well before. We're like, oh, we haven't missed anything. We're playing super well. Just to find out that no, we were wrong this whole time. We were actually secretly missing a lot of stuff. So that's the first step. The first step is acceptance. You just got destroyed. I actually feel bad for that little vicious metal slime.
Good guys.
It gave me 10,000 experience, so I don't feel that bad. Hello, I don't actually want to fight you. Nope, never mind. I won't fight you. I didn't want to fight you. I was trying specifically to not fight you. I tried to run around you, but I'm very bad with controls, so I'm sorry that I actually Anyway, they are pots. So this island's actually interesting. This island has pots. It has a silver door. It's got a bunch of sparklies. It's got vicious metal slimes that just spawn randomly. You know, it's kind of a very interesting island. None of the other islands, as far as I know, had any of those qualities. So technically speaking, one could say this island is the best island. You know? I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying one could say so. Where's this fucking sparkly? Ah! I hope it's in the water, because it's not up here. Definitely not up here. cross our bridge to the other side of the map. We're gonna kill this big, fat, blue, vicious slime. He's big, he's blue, he's fat, he's vicious. Got very bad news for you, Mr. Everybody. There's our right there. You can see it. Beautiful. Mineable. There's one of those metal Drakkies.
We did it, darlings!
Those things are rare as F, dude. Mr. Big Fat Slime, in my way. I need to see if there's something there. I don't want to kill him, but he's in my way. I can't see if there's any items in that little section. You know? Oh, this is so okay. Give me a crown. So maybe we can get his crown. That would have been cool. If we got his crown, then that wouldn't have been awesome. I'm like, give me a crown, and the game's like, here you go. Is that what happened to in the last episode with the umbrellas? That was hilarious. I was like, oh, we got an umbrella drop on one of these things. I didn't even know that could happen. I'm like, but it's the golden version, the strong version. I'm like, oh, it's the stronger golden version. How about you give me the golden version? And the game's like, okay. That was actually kind of cool. I don't have metal or something. I don't know if these count as slime. Like they want more kind of slimes. they take the full damage. Don't worry about that. Let me make that very clear. I do need to fight one of you. I don't technically need to fight one of you, but I will do it anyway. Ooh, two vicious metal slimes too. There's 20,000 experience just sitting right there. Just waiting to be found up and tastily made into delicious sauce. How dare you miss? How dare you miss too? Why would you attack the Draki? Explain to me why you would attack the Draki when there are two slimes that both want to die and you attack the Draki. The crit rate is so weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand the crit rate. Sometimes it just happens. And other times it's like when you want it, it's like no crit rate for you. You get no crit rate. Okay. So we have killed one of every enemy as far as I can tell. We've got all the sparkles as far as I can tell. We've checked for pots and barrels all over the map as far as I can tell. We have not come across any more. There's none behind here. There's none behind here. What about behind here? No, behind this big tree maybe? No. Down this little path here in this little corner that we can't get to? No? Okay, cool. So let's go get our little silver book out. That's what I like to call it, the silver book. And you can say 1 times door in the insula. And then we can say Orientalis. And I'm just going to say Western brackets so that I know where it is in the future when I try and make a video of getting all these chests. I wonder what's in these chests, man. They better have the greatest items ever. Because they've got stupid shit like Seed of Skill or something. I'm going to lose my actual mind. I'm going to lose my actual mind. But that was the 4th island, which is really cool. We're going to go head into the 5th island. The next islands are kind of hard to get to, so it's a little bit complicated, but I'm going to be heading there anyway. I'll see you at the 5th island, which, as I mentioned, is slightly more complicated. And here we are on our way to the North Vortex of Light. This pillar of light will take us to the 5th island. So remember, we've gone to the Strand and 4 islands, and we're about to head to the 5th island, which is right over here. When it showed off on the map, because it's kind of weird. It's in kind of weird location. You can't get to it until you have loyalized hop. So I think it says right here, like world map between I guess in between like Yggdrasil and the starting area of the game, Dungersol, Octagania. It's right there. You need to use the North Vortex light to get to it. It's the only way to make it there. And then it will put you in this little weird like area. And this was the 6th for me in my actual Let's Play, the 6th island I found. So I didn't actually know how to get here. And what happened was I kept thinking the big island we're gonna go to last in here, which isn't technically counted as an island, where I spent a lot of time, was kind of a problem. This is now the home of the mermaids basically. So we come here, we look sparklies. We have 2 sparklies here, but we're going to be speaking to everyone and collecting everything here. So, oh hail the Liberator who laid Alizarin low. Thank you so much for kicking that skink into touch. I knew only you could cut through this shining shield. Everything unfolded just like I foretold it. I hear another murmur echoing beneath the waters, the happy celebration of the ocean's sons and daughters. Thank you oh much for saving Mother Ocean. You don't know what this means to me. I'm bursting with emotion. I love the moment so much. Lumini, only you could make this nightmare cease. I pray you have good fortune on your quest to bring back peace. And then all of a sudden, enemies. Got quite a few enemies here, like nice enemies, almost I would say rarish enemies, things you don't see too often, like the rock bombs, the different form of the Iron Maiden, etc. etc. So I'm gonna be handling them like I handle all my enemies in this game, and that's just AKA kiss that. So that's gonna work. Rock bombs are defeated. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We got over here ourselves a blue Iron Maiden, which I'm not sure what its name is. The Steel Siren. Dude, these names are so good. The names in this game are so good. I feel a little bad about critting her. Shame she didn't deserve that, but it's part of the game. Anyway, our first Sparkly should be right here. She is. So I had to kill her, unfortunately. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I really like these Steel Sirens, these Iron Maidens, and these things. I like the design. It's such a unique and interesting design. I really do like it a lot. Got some molten lava, huh? I say it's supposed to be a sparkly right here. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's a little beautiful. There we go. The first is a Moonstone sparkly, and the next sparkly is up here. Right over here. There's a blossom petal. Now we gotta fight one of these living statues because it's in the fort. As I mentioned before, we have to fight one of every enemy in every area at least. Beautiful. Let's use Omni here. A little bit of that Omni Hill action. Super OP. Full heal, everybody. Why not, game? That's not broken at all.
Score
That's not
one for the
completely
good guys.
game breaking good at all. I see you, Stash. The only thing I don't see over there, he's just like puts enemies invisible. Some bunnies. That's kind of weird, but okay. Nothing here really. I don't know why they put this section here, but there's nothing here. So we got all the sparkly spots. We spoke to everybody. There is a magic door here, but it's not a steel door, so we don't really care about it too much. But yeah. Wait, so these ones are on. I'm gonna fight these ones that are on pillars because the ones on pillars. Oh, I thought they might be different. No, they're not. They're the same. But I thought potentially the ones on pillars might be a little bit different, but it seems that is not the case. And that's it. That's for island number 5, right? This is island number 5. I'm pretty sure. I'm about 80% sure this is island number 5. But I could be wrong. We've done Strand and we've done 4 islands. So this is island number 5. And we're gonna head up to island number 6, which is the final island. And then after that we are going to go to what I like to call the 7th island. But it's not technically an island, or the game at least doesn't recognize it as an island, I think. I'm not entirely sure. The logistics of it. There's like a chest right there. Look at that. I mean, I found it, but that one's kind of hidden. Holy shit. Anyway, that was that. I'll see what the 6th island, which is the first island actually you ever find in the game. And here we go, right outside Gondolia. Look on the map, right? Oh, it's literally the first island you can find once you get the... What's it called? The Salty Stallion. So find the ship in Gondolia. Is it Gondolia? Yeah, it is Gondolia. Then you will be able to get to this island. This is like the first island you should find. If you didn't find this island first, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying, but I mean, like, it would be kind of odd if you didn't find this as your first island. I think, like, in general, this should be everyone's first island, but you know, it's definitely possible that you missed this one. So, for this again, this is Insular Australia. Luminary, you're live, and you have laid Alison low. I can barely believe my ears. We haven't had such good news in years. Thank you. You're here through and through. So we're gonna look at sparkly spots. There's a couple. There's like 4 in total. Pretty nice. First island you got has 4 sparkly spots. The waters around Nordica resound with life and laughter once more. The villain Elysian was made of strong stuff. We can't thank you enough for duffing him up. Pardon, will I go back down to the seabed town? For now, I thought I'd stick around on this isle for a while. It's becoming something of a home from home. It's like he's basically his vacation home, right? Man is reasonably wealthy. He has a vacation home. I don't even have a vacation home. I don't even have a home. What am I talking about vacation? I don't even have a home. Okay, I always do something up here. Was I incorrect with my assumption? Nope, there was a spot up here. Beautiful. We'll do all the normal checks as well since we are here. We'll also be fighting one of every single enemy as per normal. Because we are here, so... Oh, it's always so I can get to the island apparently. I was wrong. Hello, botkin guy. I need to fight you because I've got a rule where I kill one every single enemy in every single area. I didn't say 6. I said 1, and you gave me 6. You know, it's kind of frustrating because I don't know how you got to that number when I specifically said I would fight 1 area, and you're like, how about 6? And I was like, how about 1? No, you're gonna have 6. No, it doesn't matter. This is super weak.
Right?
This is, as I mentioned before, the starting area in the game. So. I need to fight this dude. I need to fight this little weird wizard dude. Bam. I like when they give JRPGaming his turn first. So I can just go Giga Slash. Take care of all my problems in one simple swipe. It's like a bank card, right? If you got a problem, you just if you have lots of money, you just swipe the card. Problem solved. Can't do that if you're poor though. Let me make that very clear. So over here we have a magic door, but as I mentioned before, we've done the magic doors, so we just do not have any silver doors. We don't have the silver key. We do not know what the silver key is or where to find the silver key. And I'm not gonna lie to you, but it still irritates me. Till this day, it irritates me, guys. I need to know where that silver key is, and I need to know why I can't find it. Just give me the silver key for the love of the Lord. Anyway. So far, I think we fought all the enemies here. There's sometimes a tiger that used to be here, but maybe that was before the world went to this game's version of crap. That should be the last Sparkly. Beautiful. I'm correct. Sweet. We'll look for any enemies we haven't fought. I think there might be goblins. Yeah, there's some goblins. I mean, we technically have fought goblins, I know, but what I always like to slash an enemy, like physically slash an enemy to start a fight against it, instead of like what happens when you attack one enemy and then you get other enemies. I never feel like that's really fighting.
Wonderful.
I feel like I need to actually... Holy shit, we just got a steel shield drop from a vicious goblin as if it was like a basic item. Here we have a chest, but I've already got it. Sweet, so that is island number 6. So we've done the strand and all 6 islands. All sparkly spots found. Spoken to every single person we can speak to on the said islands. Got everything we can and found 2 steel doors that we cannot open. So those 2 steel doors do bother me a little bit, but it is what it is. For now, we're going to head on to what I like to call the 7th island, but it's not technically an island in the game's view, but I think it is. If you look all the way there on the southwestern side of the map, there's like a rocky little formation. It's like a little worm, a rocky worm or something. All by is lonesome in the bottom left corner, or bottom left corner, yes. Not really in the corner, but a little bit to the right of it. But basically, the bottom left is like a little brown spot. You guys can see it on your map right now. That is where we're going to head next. That is what I like to think of as island number 7. I'll see you all there, and we will complete it and be done with all the islands. And here we are, what I like to call bonus island, Insula Incognita. Now, Incognita is for me personally very similar to Incognito. So maybe it is an island, but the game was like, it's incognito. You know, it was hidden, a hidden island, if you will. So without further, let's get in. There are 5 shinies waiting for us here. Let's see. One of the shinies had the same item drop. The silver ore and the iron ore, so it's an ore clump. So we're going to be getting all of those, of course, as always, and fighting one every single enemy, as well as looking for any secret stuff such as pots or pans or hammers or ladles or whatever you want to call it. We'll be looking for all those while we head on. We'll also be checking out that one door. I think it is a steel door. I think this one is actually specifically a steel door, so we will be checking that out 100%. And yeah. We'll be done with the episode after that. Just a nice little island situation, I think. That was very nice. It's kaboom. So that Cyclops loves Jade, and I don't blame that Cyclops for loving Jade. I would probably love Jade too. Ooh, does Sylvander and Serena have the power? No. I mean, it makes sense. They're not really Like, I mean, obviously everyone in this game, I'm assuming, is like supposed to be friends or something. But what I mean is like they're not really, in the game at least, portrayed to be too close to one another. So I guess this makes sense. Look. Collecting. Of course, we will be doing all the normal things such as searching this section if there's anything in here that I might have missed in the past, but I highly doubt. And then you'll be like, oh, that's a light blue Cyclops. The other one was a dark blue Cyclops. So maybe this is a different one. So we will fight it. And we'll see it is a different one. You can clearly see that this one's a Gigantus and this one's a Cyclops. And then we'll say, okay, well, that's super scary. How about I Giga Slash then? So Vando, Serenica, and JRPGaming have that weird ass pep power that is like, kind of like, makes Sylvando some kind of god or something. It's really weird. Dude, I want him to hit himself. I want him to hit himself. Defend. Defend. No, I want to hit. Yes, hit yourself. Hit yourself. Oh, I wanted him to hit himself. Man. I specifically wanted him to beat himself on the head with the club. That would be hilarious. But unfortunately not today. Rab live up. Everyone not in my party keeps living up, but the people in my actual party never live up. I don't understand. It's really weird. Okay. So I need to fight this troll. I know there's two troll types. There's a dark troll and a light troll. So we do want to check it out. The boss troll. Who's this? Giga Slash thing. All you're allowed to do. You just Giga Slash the Your entire attack repertoire is literally Giga Slash. Oh, you're not. It kills people. How am I supposed to not use the awesome spell that kills? Hey, Jade leveled up. I was just saying how people in my party aren't leveling up, and then Jade leveled up, and Jade was like, "Excuse me, do not insult the people in your party incorrectly." So there's only one left, which is the Goldor. So we'll be getting it. I just need to fight these trolls just in case there are different types of trolls. And then there's boss trolls and there's trolls. Now I don't know if I can only fight boss trolls here now. So I just want to fight them just to be sure. It does look like that is the case. Oh, what a crit and a half was that. That was some sexy crit action right there. Get pink pirouette, boys. How about a little bit of Kafrizz action? You know what that feels like. Crunchy. That's how you deep fry some Cyclops right there. I'm just saying. Beautiful. JRPGaming level up. We always love it when JRPGaming levels up because he's the main character. And Cyclops draw up. So the thing with has a literal hairy vest. Did we skin the Cyclops? Did we skin them? Is that what happened? Because if we did, I'm gonna lie to you. I might feel bad about it. I feel like those chests are golden chests, and that's dropping much more frequently while we're 100% in the game, or trying 100% in the game. And that's when we're getting these slightly more equipment-based drops, or I would almost want to say rarer drops, which is kind of very cool, but also like very worrisome because it makes me think to myself, maybe I need to go back now and redo all the areas I've already done. And I don't really want to do that. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna point that out there. Night clubber. Sky clubs every night. Look at those eyes. You can see he hasn't slept in weeks. He's just at the club every single night, partying it up, man. Fall in love with her. How you not fall in love with Jade? Aren't you ashamed that you did not fall in love with Jade? Prism. I was gonna use Kathrak, but then I was like, might miss. This would definitely kill. So, Nightclubber dead. I'm gonna fight all three Nightclubbers because these are kind of rare enemies that you only get to encounter right here in the whole game, I think. I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong about that one, but I think it looks like that. It's like when they're so fat when you attack them, they don't even feel the punch. Then you know, guys. Then you know. But then now it's a nice crispy pork rind. You know what I'm saying?
Did I do alright?
Tastes good.
Fabulous, darling.
So I level up too. Nice. I like it. I like it when my party members level up more. My party members level up less. Of non-my party members leveling up, please. Nightclubber appears. Let's murder him quickly. What? Why did the Nightclubber get a turn before me? What is this game? An unfair freaking game. I've never once in my entire human life got a freaking free turn. You get a Nightclubber free turn. Do you guys have a power together? Nope. Okay. Let's check it. It's a button that doesn't really stack up with anyone else. Oh my god, he just blocked Serenica. Who does he think he is? Who does he think? You cannot block Serenica? She's the goddess. Sweet. Okay, so that's, we killed him like that, which was like my goal. There we go. Golden ore. And of course over here is a silver lock, so we're going to write that down in our little silver book. 1 times silver door in insula. Incognito. I almost say cognito, but it's incognita. There we go. So that's 3 more. That's a helicopter in the background. And it's gone. Sweet. So, without further ado, that's going to be another episode of 100% Dragon Quest XI on 100% Islands, where we, of course, explored all the islands in the game. Another more. I still don't know what's up with that giant symbol. The game has not yet explained these weird symbols to me. There's this one, and there's the one in the snow area, but we don't know what they mean or what they are for. For now, as I mentioned, thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe for more Dragon Quest XI in the future. The 100% playthrough will continue. We'll be finishing all the areas. There's not much left. There's the Snarfelt, the snowy area. Then Honolulu is technically an area that I haven't done. We are going to be doing the flying areas like the Battlegrounds and Haven. I'll do those two together. I'll say maybe I'll call it 100 Skylands maybe. And then there's all the secret flyable areas that you can do with the little flying whale. I'm not sure I'm going to do that one yet, but I might do them all in one video because they're all short, or I might do them all have their own little videos. I'm not sure because they're going to be very, very small and very quick to explore. For now though, thank you very much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you find anything you have missed or not gotten before. If it did, then I've done my job. For now, I will see you next time with more Dragon Quest XI coming soon.